While we were changing the number of containers on the shelf that makes up our course, I noticed another setting that can be quite useful. Back to Edit Settings in the Administration block, and close General, it's useless. Close Description, it's useless. Here's Course Format. If you click this little question mark, you see all the explanation of the built-in default course formats. Don't use single activity. Don't use social. We never use those. Topics, very common. Weekly format, very common. This course currently happens to be in collapsed topics. So let's just quickly cancel that and look at what it means. So it means I have 4 sections, and I can collapse or uncollapse, open them all, close them all. That's what collapsed topics looks like. What do the other ones look like? Edit Settings, close that, open. What does this course look like in regular topics format? And again, it's just like changing the structure of how the things are stored on the shelf. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Not too bad because I don't have a lot of stuff. This can produce what we call the scroll of death when you have a lot of content and a lot of topics. So that's why you would use collapsed topics. So this is topics format. Close. Currently, weekly is not going to do anything because I've overridden my course topics. But if you use the default section name, then it enters the weeks based on whatever shows in as your course start date in your general section. So I'm not going to show you that one. I really like one topic format. What's that do? And again, feel free to do this with your course. Just cycle through and see what they do. This gives you these kind of tabs across the top. So I can kind of randomly access any section. There's my topic 0, topic 1, biology. Now this is the only format that I know of that allows you to hide topic 0. So that's, it's called one topic because you're basically looking at one topic at a time. At least I think that's why they named it that. What else have we got here? Course format. Oh, grid format. Some people really like grid format. Bunch of settings you can do. So what you get to do in grid format is you get to put a picture in each of these squares. It works really well when you have like 6 or 9 units or something. And let me turn editing off. So what it does for students is they click on psychology and they just see that section. They click on mythology, they just see that section. So it kind of pops up in a new window. That is grid format. Administration, edit settings, close, course format. Buttons format is kind of cute. Kind of like that one topic, but I just click on the buttons. Now you notice I don't have any names of my sections. So I'd probably have to put in a summary or maybe a label just to indicate what each section is, because this one is apparently the psychology section, but it doesn't say that anywhere. And topic 0 remains at the top all the time. Okay, I think there was one more. Edit settings, close, course format, board format, scroll of death. I don't really understand what board format does. I think it lets you group things, but I don't understand. So if you want to go look in Moodle Docs, I couldn't find it when I looked at it. So my short recommendation, don't use board settings until board format till you figure out what it does. I'm going to go back to collapsed topics because that seemed to work pretty well for me. You can play around with, I like to get rid of this toggle word. So I'm going to go down to that's one. I can change colors, but they don't save for next year. So anyway, that's a bunch of the course format options. There are some complications when you're trying to move things around. Like suppose I want to move musculoskeletal into a different section. I have to have both sections open in order to move to. When you're using that one topic with the tabs at the top, I find it really hard to move stuff. So sometimes I'll switch back to collapse topics, move stuff, and then put it back to the format that I like. But that's an introduction to the various course formats that are available, and choose the one you like and one that works for your students.